Hello YouTube, my name is Omar. Welcome to my channel Autopedia. Behind me is my 2012 Mercedes ML350 BlueTec, which means it's a diesel. And today is my very last day with this car. Yes, I'm trading this car off for another family hauler. So before I let the car go, I thought I'll do a quick video on my experience with this car. So hopefully I'll be able to help some of you decide if you should be buying a pre-owned Mercedes diesel or not. So I'm not going to go over all the features and quirks of this car. Being an almost 10-year-old car, I'm pretty sure everybody is well aware what this car has, what this car doesn't have, how it drives. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm just going to tell you a couple of things that I liked about the car, a couple of things that I did not like about the car. And most importantly, I'll go over all the issues and the repairs and the mileage, when it happened, and how much it cost me to fix those stuff. So let's get started. I do have a list. Yes, I do, in terms of the repairs over past few years. So let's go with the likes and dislikes of the car. So I like the look of the car. I think it looks very good. It's a handsome looking car. I like how the car feels like a tank. It does feel like a tank. When you drive it down the road, when you drive it on the snow, it does feel like a tank. Very stable, very strong. Makes you feel safe and secure. I like the torque output of the car. Being a turbo diesel, it has 450 pound-feet of torque. So even the car, it's almost like a 2-ton, 5,000-pound car. It is quite quick off the line because of the enormous amount of blower and torque. I like the amount of room that the car has. It's my primary family hauler. It does have a lot of room. Kids are very happy in the back, given the amount of leg room, head room, shoulder room they have. I like how quiet the car is. Being a Mercedes, of course, the glasses are laminated. It feels like it's keep you in a cocoon. It's very quiet, very minimal road noise, very minimum noise from outside. So it's very, very quiet. I love the carbon curtain sound system that comes with the car. It's amazing. I believe one of the best sound systems you can get in the industry. And one more thing I want to mention is the paint quality of the car. It's almost a 10-year-old car. I know it's dirty. I haven't washed the car for 2 weeks. But the paint quality is amazing. After a good wash and dry, still it feels like almost like a new paint. That's what I like about the car. What I dislike about the car, handling. It's a very heavy car, and it's a diesel, so the engine block is cast iron. So of course it's a very heavy car. It does have a boat-like feeling of the car. Maybe the ones that come with the air suspension have a better feeling. So I can't talk about that. This one doesn't. It's a regular spring. So it does feel like a boat time to time. I don't like the reliability. It's not a reliable car by any means. Not a chance. The car is very unreliable, and that comes with the list of repairs I had to do over the year because the car is so unreliable. It broke down quite often. So, to give you an example, or give you the list of the stuff that I had to deal with the past few years, I usually do not buy brand new car. I buy pre-owned car, preferably the lease return. So this is a 2012. I bought this car in 2016. The car had about 70,000 kilometers on it, roughly I would say 55,000 miles for our American viewers when I bought it. So the car was out of warranty when I bought the car. I guess that was my mistake. So my new car, I made sure, again, I'm buying a used car. However, I am buying a certified pre-owned, a CPO, a car that comes with 200,000 kilometers, or almost 125,000 miles of warranty, bumper to bumper warranty. So if anything happens, I'll be covered. So that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going for because of the experience I had with this car. So here's a list. Let's go over it. And this list does not include any regular maintenance. So oil change, filter change, tire change, those kind of stuff. I had to change tire on this car. I drove it quite a bit, so I'm not counting those. These are just the stuff broken down. Alright, so 22nd February 2017. So about after a year I bought the car. So a broken vacuum line, EGR switch that broke. It was at 98,000 kilometer, about 60,000 miles. It cost me $170 to fix. Okay, small fix. 17th January 2018. So for a year the car did not give me any trouble. For I would say almost 2 years the car did not give me any trouble until it hit about 120,000 kilometers, or about 75,000 miles. So on 17th January 2018 there was a noise coming out from the steering wheel, and the mileage was 120,000 kilometers, or about 75,000 miles. It cost me about $240 to fix. Then again, in February 2nd, 2018, the EGR switch went out. The mileage was about 123,000 kilometers, about 76,000 miles. Cost of the repair was $175. And the dollar amount I'm saying, these are all Canadian dollars, not US. So a few months later, about 4 months later, on 25th June, the alignment went up. So it cost me about $400 to fix. Mileage was about 135,000 kilometers, 83,000 miles. August 2018, 17th August 2018, I had to replace the brakes. All four corner brake went down. I had to replace the brakes. 140,000 kilometers, about 80,000 miles. I guess that's expected, so I should not be complaining about it. $2,200. 24th August, about a week after that, the balance went out of the tire for some reason. About 140,000 kilometers again. $80. Not a big deal. Then again, 28th August. So I'm already been to the shop 3 times in August 2018. Broken vacuum line. Again, EGR issue. Very much related to the same thing over and over again. About 140,000 kilometer again. $80 to fix. Now in November, 27th November 2018, a few months later, the heating piece on the diesel DEF fluid, the heater in that went out. Mileage was 150,000 kilometers, or 94,000 miles. It cost me about $1,200 to fix, Canadian. 3 days after, the pump for that unit, the pump for the EGR fluid went out. Just 3 days after that, same mileage, it cost me about $925 more to fix it. About 3 months later, 20th February, the NOx sensor went down. Also, the water coolant pipe broke, so $800. A month later, 12th March, again, the EGR vacuum line went down, $250. May 20th, the car started smelling really bad, like leaking diesel fuel, and it was making crazy noise. So what happened? Leaking injected through lower injector seats, large leak from cylinder 3, cylinder 2, and a smaller leak from cylinder 1. Mileage was 169,000 kilometers or 105,000 miles. Repair cost $1,400. Cool. Couple of days later, 4th May, broken vacuum line again each year, another $70. Few months later, 20th November 2019, one of the rear caliper jammed. Mileage was 186,000 kilometers or 115,000 miles, $900. 10th January 2020, about a year ago from now, multiple issues with EGR and mass airflow sensor. Alright, that cost me about $700 to fix, but still quite a bit to go. Sorry if it is getting boring. But what I'm trying to get at is, hope it helps someone to decide if you should be buying a used Mercedes diesel car or not. Alright, then 15th June, 5 days later. This is the big one. The entire engine seized. The entire engine collapsed. Yes. So I had to find a brand new engine, not a used engine to replace. That cost me $9,200. Yes, you heard me correct. 9,200 Canadian dollars to fix. 3rd July, after 2 weeks of engine replacement, again, EGR vacuum line. Again, EGR vacuum line. So those are the maintenance. Not the maintenance, that's stuff that I had to fix. A few other things are broken that I did not fix. The sunroof, when I close the sunroof, it doesn't close all the way, it goes up. So I need to push the button a little bit at a time to adjust it. So I checked with my mechanic, they said it's about a $2,000 fix. Did not fix it, leaving it like that. The blind spot monitor. The radar for blind spot monitor went out, so I spent about $800 to buy two radars, blind spot monitor radars. I had them replaced. It worked for 2 months, went out again. So total cost in about 3 to 4 years, $19,893 Canadian. So roughly that's about 15,000 US dollars. So with almost 20,000 Canadian dollars that I had to spend on the repair bill of this car, I could have gone and bought a brand new Toyota Corolla with warranty without any problem. So I did enjoy the car. I mean, it's a good car. However, just if you're thinking of buying a used Mercedes diesel, because you can find them for pretty cheap. You can get them one for like $16,000 Canadian. You can find one, but do your digging, do some research, and then decide if you should be buying one or not. I'm saying goodbye to this car today. It served me for 5 years almost. Loved driving it. Didn't like the maintenance or reliability, but it's a safe car. It's a very safe car. It has all kind of safety features, and it make you feel safe on this car. So if you ask me if I will be buying a used Mercedes again or not, yes, I will. But I will not be buying a used diesel Mercedes for sure, or any diesel engine at all, maybe. However, I will buy a used Mercedes, but I will definitely make sure that it's a CPO, it has warranty. Like the new one I'm getting, I spent some extra money to get additional warranty, so the car will have another 6 years of warranty from today, all the way up to 200,000 kilometers. So I'll be keeping that car for 5-6 years, and it will cover me through a bumper to bumper. So I will go for something like that. Unfortunately, Mercedes doesn't cover that much of warranty on CPO, so I'm going with a different brand. I will try to make another video on that car. So if you want to stay tuned, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Actually, please do. I will try to make a few more videos, try to make regular videos to help everyone to decide on your next vehicle. Alright, so that's it for today. I'm gonna head to the dealership, swap out the car. Hopefully the new one doesn't give me this much trouble. But again, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you later.